I grew up on a dairy farm, so I don't know growing up anyplace else different. We had a small family dairy.
With 24 thrilling seasons under its belt, The Incredible Dr. Paul has enthralled audiences all over the globe for more than a decade on Nat Geo Wild. The show's fantastic premise and riveting episodes have won over a varied following and attracted animal lovers alike. The Incredible Dr. Paul would not be what it is today without its brilliant actors and actresses who bring the program to life. Dr. Brenda was a much-loved member of the ensemble. Her abrupt departure from the program shocked fans all across the globe. Fans were worried and curious about Dr. Brenda Grettenberger when her absence began in season 18, prompting them to wonder what happened to her. Get ready to be amazed because this video will reveal the solution to that question and more as we delve into the latest activities of Dr. Brenda from The Incredible Dr. Paul. The Incredible Dr. Paul's Brenda Grettenberger is, without a question, a fan favorite among the cast members. Fans have adored her since the show's 2011 debut, and she has been an integral component of the crew since 1992. Viewers were disturbed by the show's early depiction of live animal handling, but Dr. Brenda quickly made it more bearable by making the procedure seem easy. Her soothing personality won over viewers. Thus, their curiosity about why she isn't a regular anymore has been piqued by her departure from season 18. She was somewhat more visible in subsequent seasons, although she has been far less so after season 18. Because of this, viewers aren't sure whether she was ever really on the program, or if her appearances in subsequent seasons were pre-recorded due to other obligations. Fans have been most worried about her disappearance since the debut of season 18 in January 2021. She may only have made brief appearances in more recent seasons, but she was a mainstay on Dr. Paul's program and a beloved by viewers. Her diminished presence or potential departure has prompted many viewers to wonder why. As worried fans, we will learn today whether Dr. Brenda and Dr. Paul are still on the same team. Getting at the solution requires first understanding the show's origins and Dr. Brenda's history. Starting in 2011, Nat Geo Wild has aired the popular reality show The Incredible Dr. Paul. Showing the unique connection between people and animals, as well as the importance of family, this program goes beyond being only about veterinary care. By providing an interesting look into the unexpected and demanding world of animal care, this enthralling series does double duty as both entertainment and education on the real-life difficulties of veterinarian care. Teamwork, empathy, and perseverance are themes that run throughout the play. An in-depth biography of Dr. Jan Pohl, a renowned rural Michigan veterinarian who cares for a diverse range of animals, The Incredible Dr. Paul provides an intimate insight into his life and career. The series follows Dr. Paul and his hardworking staff as they attend to the needs of animals of all sizes against the beautiful background of agricultural country in central Michigan. A childhood spent immersed in the Dutch agricultural rhythms laid the groundwork for Dr. Jan Pohl's rise to fame as a veterinarian. Having spent his whole life in Drenthe, Dr. Pohl developed an intimate bond with animals due to his early exposure to them. Growing up on a farm where he helped tend to a variety of animals, cows, pigs, chickens, and even the odd stray dog or cat, ignited an early interest in veterinary treatment. The experience of helping with the birth and care of different animals sparked a lifelong interest in animal welfare and health. Dr. Paul's enthusiasm for learning and inquisitiveness began at an early age. He learned a lot about animal care by observing the local veterinarian and taking notes. His desire to become a veterinarian was cemented by this early exposure to the profession. Dr. Paul decided to become a veterinarian after completing elementary school in the Netherlands and enrolled at Utrecht University Veterinary School. Gaining practical experience with a wide variety of animals allowed him to refine his abilities and broaden his knowledge throughout his time there. Theoretical and practical groundwork in veterinary medicine were established during this time. He started shadowing a seasoned vet, which helped him hone his practical abilities even further. Adjusting to American culture and learning the ins and outs of American veterinary practice were two of the many obstacles he faced during his formative years here. Nevertheless, He triumphed thanks to his tenacity and will, and he soon gained the admiration of his colleagues and customers. In a little town in Michigan, Paul Veterinary Services was established in 1981 by him. The area farmers and pet owners really valued his compassionate, practical, and knowledgeable approach, and his practice quickly became a staple in their lives. Reflecting his upbringing on a farm, Dr. Paul's attitude was always realistic. He earned a reputation for coolly and confidently handling matters of any complexity. The foundation of Dr. Paul's success throughout his career has been his sincere affection for his patients and his steadfast dedication to the treatment of animals. Many patients and fans of Dr. Paul's show have warmed up to him because of his kind personality and wealth of knowledge. Even though his practice has expanded greatly over the years, he is still very much engaged in the day-to-day running of the business, giving each client the undivided attention that has always been his trademark. Brenda is a famous American veterinarian and TV star who came into this world on February 23, 1967. She became a pivotal role in Paul Veterinary Services in 1992, just after graduating, and has been an integral component of the clinic's success ever since. From an early age on, Dr. Brenda had a strong bond with animals. Her early involvement in livestock care for her family ignited a deep interest in veterinary medicine. Graduating from Michigan State University College, she was prepared to make a big splash in her industry after deciding to create a profession out of her interest. She joined Dr. Paul's clinic after responding to a help-wanted post and became an indispensable asset to the staff. The incredible Dr. Paul portrays Dr. Brenda, a veterinarian known for her compassion, vast knowledge, and unwavering commitment to her patients. Her cool composure and pinpoint accuracy in solving even the most complex situations are something that viewers really respect. Dr. Brenda's competence and calm temperament are evident in all of her work, from complicated procedures to the diagnosis of enigmatic illnesses and everyday treatment. Her steadfast dedication to her patients and her no-nonsense demeanor have won her many fans on the program. Doctors Brenda and Paul aren't the only brilliant vets on staff. Doctors Emily Thomas and Nicole Arce also provide their own distinct expertise and viewpoints to the practice. They are an effective unit because they work together to protect the welfare of many animals. Each veterinarian's contributions to the clinic's business and patient care are shown on the program, which often emphasizes their joint efforts. Dr. Brenda's impact on Paul Veterinary Services is undeniable, even if she has been less seen on the program in subsequent seasons. Her meteoric rise from an animal-loving country kid to a popular veterinarian on a much-loved TV program is evidence of her skill, perseverance, and devotion to the field of animal medicine. Fans of the show still find motivation and wisdom in Dr. Brenda's tale, which shows how one person can change the world for the better by dedicating themselves wholeheartedly to helping animals and the humans who care for them. The incredible Dr. Paul exposed its audience to a wide group of veterinarians and support personnel that worked tirelessly to make the show's adventures a reality. On February 21, 2019, Dr. Nicole Arce became one of these gifted individuals who formally became a part of the program. Dr. Nicole's infectious excitement for studying and dedication to veterinary practice made her a fan favorite in no time. The COVID-19 epidemic has not diminished Dr. Nicole's major role in the series. Fans of the program are looking forward to seeing more of her work because of how well she handles a variety of patients, from simple checks to complicated procedures. All of the actors' private and public lives are deftly interwoven throughout the show. Dr. Brenda stands out due to her extensive experience and dedication. However, the whole veterinary team, including doctors Emily Thomas and Nicole Arce, is vital to the success of the clinic. Her substantial contributions to Paul Veterinary Services uphold the show's fundamental principles of empathy, perseverance, and steadfast commitment to animal care, while also showcasing the team's collaborative spirit. The unexpected departure of a professional like Dr. Brenda is puzzling, given the show's many accomplishments. In addition to one key cast member, another vanished in season 17, leaving viewers in the dark about their whereabouts. That will be addressed shortly. Not only does The Incredible Dr. Paul include the veterinary staff, but it also delves deeply into Dr. Jan Paul's and his family's private lives. This not only demonstrates his dedication to the performance, but it also gives the impression that everyone is welcome there, despite the controversy. Charles and Diane Jr., two adopted children, and Dr. Paul and his wife Diane have created a warm and welcoming family. Viewers have grown to recognize Charles, a key player in the show's production, as he often lends a hand to his father with veterinarian duties and offers comedic relief with his clever comments. His strong relationship with his parents and his commitment to the family company shine through in every episode. With her two children, Kathy is helping to shape the Paul family legacy for years to come. While her involvement with the veterinary office has diminished, she still makes rare appearances on the program to discuss her family and life in general. The youngest of the three, Diane Jr., was adopted by the Paul family when she was 18 years old. Three lovable grandkids round up the Paul family. Although Charles's daughter Abigail is a much-loved addition, it is very touching to see how Dr. Paul interacts with his grandkids. It is evident that he has a gentler side and a profound love for his family. In stark contrast to the emotionally taxing and physically taxing nature of his veterinary job, these instances are heartwarming. Along with Dr. Brenda, Dr. Emily Thomas was another popular cast member who abruptly left the program at around the same time. Fans of The Incredible Dr. Paul were confused and intrigued by her abrupt departure. The show's Dr. Emily was a pivotal character due to her kind nature, excellent medical knowledge, and unique ability to connect with patients and customers. Georgia native Dr. Emily got her start in the field after graduating from the College of Veterinary Medicine at the University of Georgia. She brought new energy and a unique viewpoint to the event by demonstrating her proficiency in a wide range of veterinary issues. Fans were interested about Dr. Emily's resignation after a few seasons since, despite her popularity, it was unexpected. Fans were stunned in 2019 when season 17 began, since Dr. Emily quit the program without warning. This led to suspicion that she had problems with Dr. Paul, or was just overwhelmed by the demands of her position. In response to the many inquiries, Dr. Emily took to social media to announce her resignation. Dr. Emily decided to share her perspective by writing blogs. That was not because of problems with Dr. Paul or the team that she decided to quit. She made that clear in her letters. Instead, she left due to the tremendous stress of juggling her three young children's needs with those of her busy veterinarian work. She suffered from mental health issues, including burnout and thoughts of suicide, as a result of her job's continual on-call schedule and the stresses of appearing on a reality TV program. Her open and honest blog entries touched many people because they brought attention to the personal challenges that veterinarians have, which are often disregarded. More and more, Dr. Emily's admirers were won over by her openness and honesty. She now has a better work-life balance because to her continued veterinarian practice, which she maintains even after leaving the program. Her concentration is on small animal care. Fans of The Incredible Dr. Paul were understandably concerned about the circumstances surrounding her exit from the program. They wanted to know whether there was any connection between the unusual exits of Doctors Emily and Brenda. Curiously, the same worries that surfaced when Dr. Brenda Grettenberger's appearances on the program diminished also surrounded Dr. Emily's departure. There was a lot of speculation among fans about whether another popular cast member was about to leave. Perhaps the show's viewers find deeper meaning in the characters' travels because the simultaneous departure of these two committed veterinarians emphasizes the heavy burdens and emotional costs of their work. On the other hand, it begs the issue of why Dr. Brenda appears so little on The Incredible Dr. Paul if the rationale is the same as Dr. Emily's. As Dr. Paul's incredible adventure progresses, The backstories of doctors Emily and Brenda are powerful reminders of the difficulties veterinarians encounter and the strength of character needed to succeed in this field. Their stories have added depth to the show's plot and ignited vital discussions on the need of work-life balance for those in high-stress occupations and mental health. Curiously, Dr. Brenda has failed to address her admirers' concerns in the same way as Dr. Emily Thomas did when she went missing, and they remain unsatisfied. The real story behind the incredible Dr. Paul's Dr. Brenda was finally disclosed by one of the show's creators. The incredible Dr. Paul cut Dr. Brenda's appearances in half for the reasons given below. The son of Dr. Paul, Charles Paul, recently addressed the allegations about Dr. Brenda's position at the clinic during a Facebook Live event. "I just want to dispel all those rumors. Dr. Brenda has not left the practice," he informed worried fans, putting speculation to rest. "We've seen a lot of rumors here on Dr. Paul's Facebook page that Dr. Brenda is perhaps leaving the practice or has left the practice. Therefore, the suspicions have been put to rest." Fans continued to wonder why Dr. Brenda wasn't on TV even after these promises. Some even went so far as to say that Dr. Brenda's absence from the program was because to a tragic event that she had experienced. Charles, in an effort to assuage the mounting fan anxiety, finally addressed the many concerns fans had concerning Dr. Brenda by providing some clarification. A year ago, Brenda was involved in a few activities. Season 18 saw little of her since she was once again preoccupied with her private life. According to Charles himself, "I think people were getting nervous about not seeing Dr. Brenda on the show anymore, but that was because of, busy life and she was kind of running around. They were not able to get as much filming with her, but she's still here, so do not worry about that. Brenda is still here, and we're very thankful to have her. She's great, and she's been a part of the Dr. Paul family for over 30 years. I cannot imagine Paul Vet without Brenda." Although this solidified her continued involvement at the clinic, it left fans with mixed feelings on her possible comeback to television. Concerns about her recent departure from the show aside, Dr. Brenda is still very much a part of Paul Veterinary Services. Her knowledge and commitment have made her an essential component of the team for more than 30 years. Fans are pleased to see that she is doing well in life, even if she isn't as frequent of an appearance on the incredible Dr. Paul as she once was, and they are anxiously awaiting any news about her future appearances in forthcoming episodes. Dr. Brenda Grettenberger's impact and career trajectory are ever expanding, and she is still widely regarded as a prominent figure in veterinary medicine. Both ABTC and AAT Gamer have estimated the American vet's net worth at $300,000. Her veterinarian business and television appearances also contribute to her income. Dr. Brenda allegedly makes over $30,000 per month. Dr. Brenda has accomplished much in her career, and it is not only financially rewarding. Dr. Brenda is an accomplished veterinarian with extensive training and experience in all aspects of animal health, from surgery to general medicine. Both her co-workers and spectators admire her for the poise and accuracy with which she handles difficult issues. Her portrayal in The Incredible Dr. Paul has served as an inspiration to aspiring veterinarians all across the globe, showcasing not only her exceptional veterinary talents, but also her kind and considerate attitude towards animal care. The financial prosperity, professional successes, and contributions to veterinary care of Dr. Brenda Grettenberger are clear indicators of her continued development and success. Dr. Brenda is still very much engaged in her veterinarian business, which she directs toward the care of tiny animals, even when she's not on television. To ensure that her patients get the best treatment possible, she is committed to ongoing learning and keeping herself informed about new developments in the field of veterinary medicine. Her remarkable journey has made an indelible mark on the area of animal treatment, solidifying her status as an admired person who continues to motivate and enlighten others. Those who follow Dr. Brenda on social media may communicate with her there. Connecting with a wider audience is made possible by Dr. Brenda's active activity on social media. She engages with viewers of The Incredible Dr. Paul on a personal level and provides helpful information about veterinary medicine via her profiles. Her online profile raises her profile in the field of veterinary medicine and further solidifies her status as an authoritative figure in the field. Dr. Brenda's influence goes far beyond her broadcast audience thanks to her use of social media to build relationships, provide information, and promote animal care. Viewers like her online discussions because they show how dedicated she is to being honest and how much she wants to see veterinary care progress. No need for fans to worry about Dr. Brenda's less screen time. She is still very much a member of Paul Veterinary Services. She has been an integral part of the program for 30 years, and her caring demeanor and steady professionalism have touched the lives of many people. Dr. Brenda's reputation as an influential figure in the veterinary field and a popular reality TV personality is only going to increase as she keeps winning patients' hearts and making new online connections. Feelings on Dr. Brenda's abrupt exit from Dr. Paul and The Incredible Dr. Paul? Please inform us in the space provided. Give the video a like if you like it, and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this one. Your time here is appreciated. Till next time.